So before we talk about anything else in this video, I want you to listen to this conversation first. This is Jane and this is John. Let's start. So Jane says, I can't believe you will make such a stupid decision. John replies, please stop yelling at me. Jane replies, I am not yelling. I can't believe you would accuse me of yelling you. Why would you hurt my feelings? John replies, I am not trying to make you feel guilty. I just hate being yelled at. Jane angrily, I didn't yell at you. You are being paranoid. John says, but you just did. Jane replies, you think everyone is yelling at you. Why do you always want to play victim when it's clearly you? So what is the takeaway from this conversation? Jane made John feel the way as if John is overreacting, as if John is victimizing himself. John is manipulating Jane as he is making her feel guilty and he is being paranoid. In short, Jane tried to manipulate John in such a way that John started doubting his own feelings. Now tell me if you have heard these phrases in your life. Why you are always making a big deal out of it? You overthink a lot. You are always victimizing yourself, isn't it? No, this doesn't happen. I never said this. If you would love me, you would not have done this. Or you are too sensitive. Now this, my friend, is called as gaslighting. So, as per the professional definition of gaslighting, it is the psychological manipulation of a person, usually over an extended period of time, that causes the victim to question the validity of their own thoughts, perception of reality or memories, and typically leads to confusion, loss of confidence and self-esteem. This word gaslighting has become so popular nowadays that dictionary publisher Merriam-Webster has observed that there was an increase of 1740% of its searches. Can you believe it? But no, my purpose here is not to tell you that how popular this word is, but my purpose here is to tell you this, that the act behind this word, that whatever people do with this word and whatever acts are being performed are also very popular and very common. So if I tell you in simple words, gaslighting is a kind of emotional abuse. What happens in gaslighting is when you are being manipulated in such a way that you start doubting your own feelings, that you start doubting your own emotions, and a facade is created in front of you where you cannot understand that what reality is and what is not. Everything becomes foggy and you cannot understand what reality is and how you should be feeling and if there is something terribly wrong with you. It is imperative that we understand when are we being gaslighted and by whom. Everybody has right to feel the way they are feeling, right? Nobody has right to deny your emotions, nobody has right to reject your feelings, and nobody has right to make you feel that you are being over dramatic or you are overthinking or you are overreacting. You know what? Such people create a false reality around you, and whether you want it or not, but you start doubting your own emotions and your own feelings, and nothing is worse than that. But having said this, it is also very important to understand the difference between the people who are trying to gaslight you and who actually deeply care about you. Because the people who are oversensitive or who are overly emotional like me, they sometimes cannot understand what is right and what is wrong for them, and they cannot handle their emotions very properly. So what happens is, whenever there is a group of yours, whenever you have a close group of people, your friends, your family, if they are trying to tell you the same thing, that you overreact, you overthink a lot, they might be correct. That doesn't mean that they are gaslighting you, because they'll always have a logical explanation. They'll always have something to tell you that you can believe on, that okay, I went wrong there. But the people who are trying to gaslight you, they won't be having any sensible explanation to their words. They'll only try to manipulate you in such a way that you will feel more miserable about it and about your own self. You'll doubt your own self. You know what? This is the difference between the people. And moreover, it is just the vibe, it is just the energy, and you just understand it. who is actually trying to help you out there and who is trying to gaslight you. My purpose of making this video is many a times, we cannot understand that where we are going wrong. We just start thinking that something is terribly wrong with us and we start questioning our own emotions. And such people make us do that. So what you should be doing if you are being gaslighted? I do not have some 10-15 points to tell you here. There are only 2 ways out of it, okay? Number 1, cut them off completely. Cut such people off. They do not deserve to be in your life. If possible, just cut them off, okay? You don't have to have such people in your life anymore. Number 2, if you are not able to cut them off completely due to whatsoever reasons, just make a safe distance from them. Just start it gradually and make a safe distance, create a safe distance. You don't have to tell them about your personal things. You don't have to tell them about your emotions, and stop sharing little things about your life with them. They don't need to know anything and everything in your life. Okay? This is one amazing favor you will do to yourself. Some things you need to keep to yourself only. Everything, if you'll reveal, it is not going to help. And you know what? Such people are only going to make your life more miserable if you are going to tell them every now and then what is going on in your life and what is disturbing you and why you are emotionally drained and this and that, and then the cycle repeats. Just stop giving them every personal detail about your life. And actually, you have to get them to a point that they are no more interested in your life because they are not getting gossip anymore. That's all I wanted to share with you in today's video. It might be a short video, I'm not sure how long it is going to be, but I just wanted to create video on this topic because we all have been gaslighted, somewhere at some point in our lives. And also, we also gaslight people intentionally or unintentionally. If you are one of them who are being gaslighted or who are gaslighting anybody intentionally or unintentionally, just stop. Just stop, because it is not a good thing to make people feel guilty about their own feelings and their own emotions and creating a false narrative about everything that they feel. It's not good. Some people are overly emotional, some people are overly sensitive. They feel too much about everything. They cry a lot, but that does not mean they are doing something wrong. Everybody has right to feel whatever they are feeling, whatever shitty things they are feeling in their lives. And if you want to tell somebody that they are overreacting, they are overthinking, or they are actually behaving in a way they shouldn't be, tell them nicely, be gentle to them. Okay, it is very important to be kind to each other. If you like this video, do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.